A.I. Component percentage in inspired air, percentage in expired air. Carbon dioxide 0.04, A 0.03 minus 0.084, A 3 to 6. Oxygen 21, A 19.5-2316, A 13.5-18. 3. A E. Any one from. Trapped in nose hairs, trapped in mucus. 3. B. I. Any 3 from. Allows delivery of named useful substances to tissues, removal of named waste. Thin capillary wall is 1 cell thick. Small lumen, short diffusion distance, close contact. Slows down blood flow to maximize time for diffusion. Gaps between capillary cells. 3. Be red blood cells, 1. 3. Be pulmonary artery, 1. 3. Biv. Trachea. Prevents airway collapse, keeps airway open. Function must match location. A bronchus, bronchi, bronchioles, sternum. Ribs, larynx, nose. Allows flexibility, movement. A protects vocal cords, prevents food from entering the lungs. 3. Ci. 12/13 breaths per minute. A 13.3 or 10.9. 3. Ce 2.5 minus 2.6 dm3. 1. 3. Ce any 4 from. 1 more oxygen needed for aerobic respiration to release energy. 2. Exercise uses muscles which need more energy. 3. Ref. 2. Muscle contraction. 4. Exercise causes an increased carbon dioxide concentration, lower pH in the blood. 5. Change in carbon dioxide per picohenry detected by the brain. 6. Brain sends impulses to the diaphragm, intercostal muscles to stimulate faster, larger contractions. 7. To remove more carbon dioxide. 8. Ref. To adrenaline release during exercise, increasing breathing rate. 0610_W23_Ms_41. 2. A.I. Lacteal. 2. A.E. Goblet cell. 2. A.E. Trachea, bronchi, bronchioles. 2. A.I.V. Any 4 from. Microvilli. Microvilli provide a large surface area. Epithelium lining, 1 cell thick, thin. Ref. To diffusion. Ref. To enzyme production. Good blood supply. Good blood supply to maintain a steep concentration gradient. Ref. To lacteal N, and fat transport. 2. B. Hepatic portal vein, 1. 2. C. Any 2 from. Unspecialized cells, that divide by mitosis, to produce daughter cells that become specialized for specific functions. 2. D. Any 5 from. 1. Mitochondria are site of aerobic respiration. 2. Release energy. 3. Heart intestine cells respire more. 4. Heart cells continuously contract. 5. Epithelial cells need more energy. 6. Active transport in the small intestine. 7. Red blood cells need space for hemoglobin, oxygen. 8. Red blood cells are moved in the blood, do not actively move. 9. Red blood cells take up, release oxygen by diffusion. 10. So no energy needed for active transport. 11. Idea that it is good if RBCs do not use up the oxygen they transport. 6. A.I. 3. 1 and 3. 2. 6. A.E. C6H1206 right pointing arrow 2C2H50H plus 2CO2, 2. MP1 correct formulae. MP2 correct balancing of correct formulae. 6. A.E. Amylase, maltase. 2. Either order. 6. A.I.V. To build cell walls, provide support. 1. 6. A.V. Translocation, phloem, nitrates. 6. B.I. Muscle. 6. B.E. Any 2 from. Continuation of deeper breathing, faster breathing. Continuation of fast heart rate. Idea of delivering oxygen for the breakdown of lactic acid, delivering lactic acid to the liver to be broken down. 6. B.E. Liver. 0610_M22_Ms_42. Alveoli, alveolus, 1. 1. A.E. Any 2 from. Large surface area, thin surface, short diffusion distance. Good blood supply, good ventilation with air. 1. B.I. Correct label line with the label. X to the external intercostal muscle, 1. 1. B.E. Name cartilage. Function support, prevent collapse, allows movement of air. 1. B.E. Increases in volume, decreases in pressure. 1. C.I. B. Oxygen. C. Carbon dioxide. D. Water vapor. 1. C.E. Ref. To aerobic respiration. B. Oxygen is a reactant of respiration, diffuses across alveoli into cells or blood. C. Carbon dioxide, is a product of respiration, diffuses across alveoli out of cells or blood. 0610_S23_Ms_41. 3. I. Produce, secrete, mucus. Traps, catches pathogens, bacteria, particulates. E.g., water in mucus moistens surface in, nose, airways. 3. Any two from. Ciliated, has cilia, has hair like cilia. Move, sweep, waft mucus with pathogens. E.g., many mitochondria to provide energy for movement of cilia. 3. Bronchi, bronchioles 1 e.g., nose, pharynx, throat, oviduct, uterus, cervix, ear, testes. 3. Feature action, diaphragm contracts, lowers, flattens. External intercostal muscles contract, pressure in the thorax decreases. Ribs move, up, out. Volume of the thorax increases. 3. C. Carbon dioxide, water vapor. 3. Any two from. Large, surface area. Thin, surface 1 cell thick, short diffusion distance. Good blood supply, e.g., moist ref. To surfactant. 3. Alveoli. 6. Gap 1. 7.07 to gap 2, 6.55. Enough gap 3. Oxygen, oxygenated blood gap 4, and oxygen. Det. Gap 5. Any time between 31 and 32 minutes. Gap 6. Blood, stream, blood, plasma. Gap 7. Liver. Gap 8. Heart pulse. 6. 6B C6H12O6 2C2H5OH plus 2CO2, 2 megapixels 1 for formulae. MP2 for balancing. 6B cell wall, large, vacuole plasmids. 0610_S23_Ms_42. 5. Mitochondrion, aerobic, respiration, a release energy, a cytoplasm for MP1 with correct function for MP2. IE allows location of biochemical metabolic reactions, cell processes. ECF MP2 from incorrect structure in MP1. 5b. Length of the cell structure in image, picture, photomicrograph, diagram and magnification. 5c 0.75 m. 0610_S22_Ms_42. 1 ai alveoli, alveolus. 1 any two from. Large surface area, thin surface, short diffusion distance. Good blood supply, good ventilation with air. 1 bi. Correct label line with the label X to the external intercostal muscle. 1 be. Name cartilage, function support, prevent collapse, allows movement of air. 1 be. Increases in volume, decreases in pressure. 1 ci. B oxygen, C carbon dioxide, D water vapor. 1 ce. Ref. To aerobic respiration. B oxygen, is a reactant of respiration, diffuses across alveoli into cells or blood. C carbon dioxide, is a product of respiration, diffuses across alveoli out of cells or blood. 0610_M21_Ms_42. 3 ECG during exercise. 1 increased frequency of heartbeats, pulse rate. 2 exercising muscles require more energy. 3 for muscle contraction. 4 increase in respiration. 5 faster blood flow to muscles. 6 to supply more oxygen, glucose. 7 to remove more carbon dioxide. 4. 3 listening to the valves of the heart. Shutting count, pulse rate. 3 bi. Lactic acid, muscles, blood. 3 be. 1 breathing rate is remains high. 2 heart rate is remains high. 3 to provide oxygen. 4 to break down, to remove lactic acid. 5 lactic acid removed by aerobic respiration. 6 to carbon dioxide and water. 7 lactic acid is broken down in the liver. 0610_M20_Ms_42. 1 ai. Bronchus. B. Trachea. C. Diaphragm. 1 1 diaphragm, contracts, flattens. 2 external intercostal muscles contract. 3 ribs move, upwards, outwards. 4 volume, increases. 5 pressure, decreases. 6 air enters the mouth, trachea, lungs, to equalize the pressure. 1 bi. 86 44,184 times 100 equals 0.194. 0.19%. 1 be. Idea that non-smokers, passive smokers, can develop lung cancer. The greater the exposure to tobacco smoke, the greater the risk of dying from lung cancer. Comparative data quote. 1 be. COPD, CHD, 0610_S21_Ms_43. 5. Diaphragm, external intercostal muscles. Trachea, bronchus. Internal intercostal muscles. Alveolus, alveoli. 5b. Any 4 from. 1. Rate and depth of breathing increase when carbon dioxide concentration increases. 2. Depth of breathing levels off at 9 to 10 minutes while rate of breathing still going up. 3. Larger increase in rate of breathing than the depth of breathing. 4. Both rate and depth of breathing decrease when the carbon dioxide concentration decreases. 5. Rate and depth of breathing decrease below 0% change. 6. Rate of breathing does not, depth of breathing starts to return to 0% change. 7. Use of comparative figures for rate of breathing. 8. Use of comparative figures for depth of breathing. 5. C. Respiration, mitochondria, brain, excreted, toxic poisonous waste acid IC. 0610_S20_Ms_41. 1. 1 mark for each column. Diaphragm, intercostal muscles, pressure change in the thorax. Internal external, breathing in contract decreases, A increases. Breathing out relax relax increases, A decreases. 1b. Any 2 from. Thin, short distance for diffusion. Well supplied by blood, surrounded by capillaries. Good ventilation with air. 1 c. I. A group of cells with similar structures, working together to perform a shared function. 1 c. E. Any 2 from. Forms incomplete rings around, trachea, bronchi. Keeps named airways open. Reduces resistance to movement of air. Protects named airways. Sound production in larynx. 0610_S19_Ms_42. 1. Yeast. 1. 1b. Flour, starch, sugar, glucose, sucrose, carbohydrate. 1. 1b. Respiration. 1. 1b. Carbon dioxide. 1. 1 c. Step 3 35ths of a degree Celsius low temperature. Optimum best suitable temperature for respiration enzymes gas production. To allow the dough to rise expand. Step 5 200ths of a degree Celsius higher temperature. Organism microorganisms yeast, killed enzymes denature. To cook the dough, to allow ethanol to evaporate. 1d. Biofuels, wine, beer, making. Penicillin antibiotic production.